Hello and welcome back to my energetic space. My name is Trinicia Dominique Alexandra Cowan and I'm a professional tarot reader and mystic based in Louisiana, and I have a tarot message for you today. Stick around if you'd like to hear it. So I did do like a premeditation and shuffle before I hit record on this video, and I pulled a couple of oracle cards, and they're all going to be from the Road to Nowhere Oracle deck by Mary Elizabeth Evans. And yeah, let's see. So for the oracle cards, the three cards that I have here are this Chariot card, which is going to be the number 44, so that is a master number. So the Chariot card in this oracle deck kind of makes reference, I'll keep holding it actually. The Chariot card in this deck actually makes reference to the fact that you are pursuing a goal and that you are actually on your way to receiving that golden ticket in order to reach that goal. As long as you are moving with direction, you are going to reach that goal. This is actually the second reading this week where the reference of gold has come up. Not goals, but gold as in like the metal. So yeah, you might be somebody who wears a lot of gold jewelry. If you're like wanting to purchase some sort of gold jewelry, I think that you should do that. I can do a little bit of research and just see like if there's any, or what the spiritual correlation with gold might be. But yeah, gold is coming up. Earlier this week I pulled the Golden oracle card from this deck, and then here we also have another reference to gold here, as you can see with this like lion figure here. So you could also be like a Leo. Yeah, and so the next card from the oracle deck I have is the progression card, which this card is about applying the knowledge and skills that you've learned in previous experiences and bringing that in to your experience presently. And yeah, this is actually the second time that this card has actually come up in a reading this week as well. So we really have like progression and then like the Chariot. So like you are really working towards something and you will reach that goal, whatever it is. And I'm feeling inclined to think that that goal might be in reference to some sort of partnership, because the third oracle card we have is going to be a partner, which is going to be number 54, which in numerology is going to be 9. And this card indicates that you are about to meet someone who is going to be very significant in your life, a partner. It doesn't necessarily have to be a romantic partner. This can be someone that, you know, will grow to be like a lifetime long friend, or someone who you start a creative project with that is going to be very life altering for you. But yeah, partner card is coming up. If you are looking for, you know, love advice or like a love situation, I think that that is coming in very soon for you though. So yeah, let's go ahead and pull some tarot cards just to further clarify and get more information about this situation. Let's see, what else do we got here? Another thing that came to me before I started recording was I just had the thought of like how beautiful it is to be ourselves. And I think that if you have not been feeling that way, if you're someone who tends to do a lot of like comparison of yourself to others, cut that out. I mean, it's okay to be inspired by people, of course, but never use someone else's situation, their looks, their, you know, whatever it is you feel like that person might have that you don't have, that you want to have. Never use that to put yourself down. Yeah, never use that to put yourself down. You are you, and you are you for a reason, and it is beautiful to be ourselves. And we do ourselves a huge disservice and waste so much time in this life when we are chasing someone else's ideal or someone else's life or someone else's situation, someone else's possessions. But yeah, that's just like another message that came through before I pulled any cards, followed up by these cards. And then yeah, let's grab some tarot cards now for an additional message. Let's see, to go along with our oracle messages. Okay, so we have here the 8 of Cups. So the 8 of Cups speaks to leaving situations behind that are no longer fulfilling to you. It's kind of a call to drop dead weight, whether that weight is a relationship, whether that weight is like actual physical things, even like weight as in weight loss, which I feel like that is not something that I typically channel, but even like with dropping weight and then my whole little spiel about like comparison and stuff, yeah, something about like even weight, like body fat is also coming up. But yeah, this speaks to needing to leave things behind, or you might be in the act of leaving things behind. You might be on a weight loss journey. Okay, good for you. Hell yeah. But yeah, so we have the Eight of Cups as our first card. Ooh, y'all saw that, right? Whoo! Okay, cool. Those are my next two cards, I guess. My cards hardly ever fly out like that, and yeah, wow. So then the next card that we have here is the Hierophant. The Hierophant is going to be someone in a position of authority, a teacher, not just like an authority like a police officer or like a boss. The Hierophant speaks more to like an authority, like a religious authority or like a spiritual authority. So this can represent like a priest, a teacher, something of that caliber. And the Hierophant really, yeah, it tells us to, you know, seek advice from others, from elders as well. Not necessarily someone who is older physically, like age-wise. That can also just be someone who's extremely wise, someone who's very tempered, and has a lot of knowledge to offer you. Yeah, you could be connecting with like a mentor, maybe. And then the next card that we have is the Three of Cups, which is going to be like a celebration card. This represents celebrating with friends, gathering, and just, yeah, festivities, coming together in order to like celebrate life or celebrate yourself. You might have an opportunity where you are like, yeah, with these three cards coming out together, it's like you're walking away from situations that no longer serve you. And as a result of that, you're going to come across someone who's going to become a mentor to you, maybe like a partner. It could be a romantic partner. This person might be just like a very wise person. And as a result of that, like there's going to be a lot of reasons to celebrate. That's really beautiful. Wow. I had something else that was kind of floating around in my mind right now, but then it just kind of disappeared. So I'm just going to leave it alone. And let's pull a couple of clarifying messages. This is the Modern Witch Tarot deck. I'm sure we're all familiar with. So yeah, let's see. What other, ooh, okay. Knight of Wands. Yes, okay, now that I've pulled this Knight of Wands, I immediately remembered what it is that I was saying that was like kind of leaving my mind. So the Knight of Wands represents like swift action, swift direct action. This is someone who comes through with a lot of passion. I feel like if you are, you know, if you are looking for a romantic relationship, I think that this person is going to be coming in very quickly to you. They're going to come in with a lot of passion. They're going to be very showy about their affections toward you. And yeah, another thing that I was thinking is like before I went to record this reading, I just had like all this like kind of like nervous energy, which is really weird because I've been, you know, doing these readings for a while now, and just like it's like I was just like adjusting everything so that it's just so I'm like fixing my clothes. I was like doing the lights on and off and like trying to figure out like how I wanted the lighting to be. So like what this is bringing up for me is like it feels like this person, when you meet them, there might be like a lot of like nervous energy. You make this person nervous, or maybe they make you nervous, with the Hierophant being here. So like if you meet someone and it seems like they're kind of like fidgety, or you encounter, yeah, like either they're fidgety or like you're fidgety, that could be the person that I'm talking about, or the person that I'm making reference to. This, I think, is going to be like a brand new connection, and I think that because we have this like this Eight of Cups card here. So like this is you like leaving an environment and then entering a new environment. So if you're like moving, or you're going to be like in a space, or like attending some sort of like event or something, you might meet this person there. And I think, you know, typically, you know, I'm getting like butterflies, and they say sometimes you gotta look out for like having butterflies around people, because it could be like an indication of like a deep-seated like anxiety. But I think in this case, I think that you are just really picking up on this person's like wisdom, on their power, and like their like stillness, and it's making you a little nervous, or they could be picking that up from you, and it's making them nervous. So things to keep in mind. Yeah, and then let's see. Let's pull a couple more cards from the Modern Witch, and then I'm gonna go. Let's see. Yeah, this person really wants you to just be yourself. If there is like a nervous energy, be yourself. Just be yourself. Your full, unabashed self. Like, this person will really appreciate that in you, or you will meet someone who just seems to be very much themselves, and that's going to give you permission to be yourself, and that is going to result in a very like life-changing partnership for the both of you, not just, you know, you to them or them to you. Yeah, y'all will be like affecting each other in that way. Knight of Wands here. This person could be a fire sign. You might be a fire sign. So like Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Okay, let's see. What else? Ooh. Okay. You know what? Yeah, Four of Pentacles. Yeah, don't hold back. The Four of Pentacles talks about being conservative, and it talks about like usually finances specifically. I would think also with the Pentacles being here, that can be like work energy wise. Like, don't hold back your energy from this person with it coming in reverse. Don't hold your energy back from them. They're definitely not going to be holding it back from you. They're definitely not going to be holding it back from you with the Knight of Wands. Okay, let's see. And then one more. Let's pull one more card. Ooh, okay, a lot of cards jumping out today. Okay, and then the King of Pentacles. Yeah, so this is going to be someone who is like very financially stable. They're very a very secure person, someone who really has a good understanding of their finances. They might have like a really prominent or like good job. You could be someone with like a really good job. Like, it just speaks to like being in a place of like financial stability and like security. Yeah, okay, I think that is our reading. So yeah, like, you have a partnership that's coming in with this partner card, and you're going to need to, you know, there could be relationships that haven't been necessarily successful for you, but that is okay. Maybe the point of those, with the progression card here, maybe the point of some of those relationships or connections that didn't work out well was so that you could learn that lesson and then use that information, that knowledge to move forward with the Chariot, and actually, and the Eight of Cups here, and the Knight of Wands. Like, there's really like an energy of like forward movement. Yeah, like whatever you experienced in the past, like, you know, it's helping you to become a more adaptable, a more versatile, and more full version of yourself. So you didn't go through all of that to hold back. So don't hold back when this person comes into your life, when you meet them. And yeah, is there anything else I have to say? Anything else that is coming out? I'm noticing we have the Three of Cups, Four of Pentacles, Five as the Hierophant. So yeah, like, this is definitely like something that is a natural progression here. And yeah, like, just allow things to unfold. This person might want to like rush the relationship a little bit. Don't feel like you need to rush with the King of Pentacles here. Like, this person is very much seated. They're very much calm, very mindful, very demure. It's okay for it to be a little hot and heavy if it's like an initial meeting, but you know, I don't think it's gonna go too crazy far. But I think also with the King of Pentacles here, like, there's really like a energy of this being like a very stable connection as well. Person might be an earth sign. You might be an earth sign as well. So Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. And yeah, you guys are going to be celebrating. You might meet this person at an event with the Three of Cups coming up here, like, or like at an event, like a friend's birthday party or a wedding, like if somebody has like a party or something like that to celebrate like a promotion, something like that. Like, you're going to meet this person in a festive environment. So yeah, I think that is our message for the day. Have fun in your new connection. Like, this person is definitely coming in hot. They're coming in hot. And you know, or you might be coming in hot, but yeah, have fun with that. That's going to be really beautiful, and is going to be like a life altering experience and connection for you. Yeah, so that's my reading for today. I hope you enjoyed it. If it did resonate with you, be sure to like the video, save, or share it with someone who you feel like needs this message. I do personal readings as well, so if you are interested in booking a personal reading with me, please check out the link in my bio. It'll take you to my Instagram, which then will link you to my booking form on my website. But yeah, I think that that's all for me. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, please drop them in the comments, and I will see y'all later. Thank you so much for allowing me to tap into your energy, and bye.